Get into it.
Y'all are too. SSG versus FUT and A versus SSA. And who's going to take the W? Who's going to even up their standings? The 0-1 matches start now. At the end of the day, but you don't want to let SSG get too much space. But how about what Leora's able to do? And Scribbles in the net keeps it. Oh, wait, this somehow still went in. All right.
Somehow. I don't even know how they got this one through. Leoro, he was actually landing on top of the ball. And then it squeezed past over to Torres, who then
have to take control of their own destiny. And how about what Scribbles can do? A flipperisa. These are such mechanical kids, and we've wanted to see that really shine. And it slips by the defense. And at 46 seconds, SSG have a response.
Oh, and it's gonna be Kofer, VK Salen, and Leoro both up for that shot. And Kofer just.
But I'm worried about what they can counter with when they give up that much real estate. And Scribbles down low to reveal to an end of overtime and a game 1 to SSG.
As soon as you start talking about counterattacks, here comes Scribble by himself, past 2 defenders, off the ceiling, drops it down, and reveal says thank you very much. I will take this wide open net. The gap, but obviously things have to change, and they will. I haven't seen as many demos, and oh man, SSG this time are getting off on the right foot themselves.
FUT are already extended, but with solo Goose, VK Salen, and Torres just completely getting each other's way in a double commit. SSG on the retreat, but Reveal will still get a swing at it if FUT are just gonna let it go by. Such a charitable team, but wait, Leora gets some power on it, and it catches SSG off guard.
Now, I thought it was gonna be VK, but it's actually Torres who's playing the aggressor, sniping out and deleting that last man who would potentially have some type of rotation. Could have gotten
ball conceded to FUT.
I did actually really like that from Leoro, keeping it grounded, but there's just no flicker follow-up, and oh no, I think this might have been a bit of an own goal unless my eyes are deceiving me. I'm getting a little bit older here, Lemon, but this didn't look super clean there.
We're just still stuck in midair landing, and they can get themselves out of dodge, but can you get yourself on attack? Some demos, smokes, and bumps in the net, and it's the equalizer for FUT.
And absolutely clinical here from Leoro. You saw the chance that was opened up with the demo. There's VK getting aggressive, and Leoro, he sees that entire
both, and even the ball, and even with some support, they'll still try to drive the stake through the heart of FUT Esports. But Leoro, a solo, and no, even with the defense, it's FUT with overtime.
Space Station Gaming just sending everybody forward, and there was also another demo on the play here. And Kofer tried to spawn in time. He booked it to the net, but just SSG have some control. You know, might throw or get a couple of solid passes up in the midfield, but nothing else can follow up like this from FUT. Even if FUT doesn't have a lot of possession, they're finding ways to at least take shots on the goal line.
Yeah, a bit of
pressure, but who can see a chance and just immediately jump on it within milliseconds. You have no time to think, no time to work, but Scribbles, he's got space to work with, and if that's the case, it's lights out 1-1.
Jeez. What a tug and pull over there. SSG don't have firm control, and that's been the name of the game. We're used to seeing them just air dribble, flip, reset, do everything, and how about what Kofer can do, which is win you in overtime.
And again, it started in their own half. Massive clear down the other side. There's 2 players swiping across the goal line, and yet nobody can get a touch. The real truth, who actually holds control in this game?
That's the tough part. I haven't seen SSG have the control they've had before, and look, they've lost already control of this game with FUT striking early and fast.
That's what I'm saying. We had all that power, all that control from SSG, but it's Leoro getting the goal. These guys are setting up this series, and that's why we're seeing Space Station Gaming hold the lead. I just think it's a very difficult strategy, but it might work and it might not. Scribble says, no thank you.
Spaghetti's on the floor, and FUT were all tangled up in this corner, allowing that shot to bounce right back out to Mr. Scribbles. It just continues. I feel like we're going that direction too. Wait, Scribbles bumping Leoro. Torres can't handle the heat.
Not only do we get Scribbles demoing and bumping everybody in sight, but then look at this play from Kofer. He has to get that flip reset, and on top of the flip reset, you've got to stay and hover behind the ball. And talk about. That's what you need. Some type of firepower, something to keep the ball in the half of Space Station Gaming. And it's going to work out. Torres slots it into the corner.
A slot indeed. What the heck? How did he find this? There's just so many cooks in the kitchen, beautifully placed, and it's...
Reveal wants to be that guy who can be the solo man and open up the space for his teammate, but there it is, SSG, fully commit. Everybody went forward. This is what I was talking about. Something was going to break through the third man. Entire game of Rocket League, though, to watch and to prep for, to watch unfold in front of us. That's going to be a passing play, crossbar and down, give and go, dicing it up in the midfield. Here comes FUT.
Change that L to a W. Leoro's simply the GOAT in this series. From hat-trick to 7 saves. Just think, now they truly know SSG are a beatable team. NA, well, you can depend on ultimates. I don't know about SSG anymore, but Kofer, when push comes to shove, here comes SSG.
God, it's going to be another air dribble. That's Scribbles. That's his signature move. It feels like seeing who can actually shake things up. Is it going to be a counterattack? Is it going to be a shot from the left side that goes across the net for Kofer? It looks like it. 2-1, SSG holding on.
Kofer has been jacked these last 2 games. 7 saves, 4 shots, 1 goal, 800.
And I think that this comes down to who can make a better impact. We've seen Leoro, but hold on, a shot to the right side off the post, back and forth, shot after shot. SSG starting to run away with things and figure out how to put this ball past the goal line.
You saw Scribbles get hype in the camp. Let's go. He's got
confidence could be flowing through their veins. You know, Kofer's got ice around his neck, and it looks like he's got ice on the field. And here comes Reveal. Might be stealing a necklace or two because he's looking a little icy himself right here and extends that lead.
Able to stretch for this ball. Any more comfortable than they are. And just clearing is all you can hope for. And it's returned right to where it belongs. And another goal for SSG.
And I think at this point, Kofer's winning that matchup of who can really make a better impact, him or Leoro. That's who all the way into game 5, but to win it in this fashion feels good. Feels like you're back. You can say we're so back and mean it. And it's Kofer yet again, making his name pop up on our screens. 47 seconds to go. This just looks, unfortunately, too much to handle for FUT.
No, you and I were practice out of this. You went all the way to game 5. And if anything, you've raised doubts in the SSG camp of what their potential is. There's a Brazil. That gets some smiles going. Scribbles is giggling and kicking his feet. This is the SSG we know and love.
Just what a frustrating game here for FUT. I mean, they really earned their laps around you, and that's what happened. Brazil on the scoreline, confidence flowing through everybody on the orange side. And what more can you really expect from SSG in Game 7, and they take the series?
Well, one thing I expected was an overtime.